If you're over 60 and worried about falling or losing your independence, I have research-backed news that could change everything. A study found that seniors unable to perform one specific chair exercise faced more than twice the risk of fall-related injuries compared to those who could do it. I'm going to show you the exact 5 chair exercises that research proves can reduce your fall risk, plus 3 specific foods that science shows can help you build muscle even after 60. But first, drop a comment below telling me your age and where you're watching from. We read every single comment, and I want to know who I'm helping today. Now, I need you to understand why this matters so much. After age 60, your body changes in ways that make maintaining independence harder. Here's what's really happening. Research published in multiple peer-reviewed journals shows that after age 60, you lose approximately 1% of your muscle mass per year. But here's what shocked me. Your strength declines even faster, at about 3% per year. By age 70, you could lose up to 12% of your total muscle mass, and after 70, it accelerates per decade. This condition is called sarcopenia, and it affects 5 to 13% of adults in their 60s. Walking alone doesn't stop this. In fact, a longitudinal study of 430 seniors, published in the American Journal of Physical Medicine and Rehabilitation, found that inability to perform repeated chair stands was a significant predictor of fall-related injury, with a hazard ratio of 2.1. That means if you can't do this movement, you're more than twice as likely to suffer a fall-related injury. Now, I'm going to show you 5 exercises, counting down from number 5 to number 1. And I'm saving the absolute best for last, because studies show exercise number 1 is one of the top predictor of maintaining independence after 70. But first, hit that subscribe button, because we're releasing new science-backed senior health strategies in this channel. Exercise number 5 might seem simple, but it targets a muscle that's critical for preventing the most common cause of falls in seniors. It's called seated toe raises, and it strengthens your tibialis anterior muscle. That's the front of your lower leg. When this muscle weakens, you start shuffling your feet instead of lifting them, and that's when you trip. Here's exactly how to do it. Sit upright with feet flat on the floor. Keep your heels planted firmly on the ground. Lift your toes and the front of your feet as high as possible. Hold for 2 seconds at the top. Lower back down with control. Start with 15 to 20 repetitions. Rest for 1 minute, then do a second set. Now, that targets the front of your legs, but exercise number 4 does something completely different. It targets the back of your lower legs and improves circulation, which is crucial for heart health after 60. Let me show you. Exercise number 4 is seated heel raises with chair support. Now be honest with me. Do you ever feel like your ankles are stiff when you first stand up in the morning? That's exactly what this fixes. But here's why this matters more than you might think. Your calf muscles act as a second heart, pumping blood back up from your legs. When they're weak, you get swelling, poor circulation, and increased fall risk. Proper technique. Sit upright with feet flat on the floor. Place your hands on the chair seat beside your hips for support. Keeping your toes on the ground, lift both heels as high as possible. Hold for 2 seconds at the top. Lower your heels slowly back to the floor. Do 15 to 20 repetitions, rest for 1 minute, then complete a second set. Okay, exercises 5 and 4 target your lower legs, but exercise number 3 is where we start building real functional strength, the kind that helps you climb stairs and walk longer distances. This one surprised me because it's so simple, yet so effective. Exercise number 3 is seated marching. Now, this might look too simple to be effective, but here's what the research shows. This exercise strengthens your hip flexors, which are the muscles that lift your legs when you walk or climb stairs. A systematic review of 1,308 participants aged 50 and older found that chair-based exercises like this one significantly improved lower extremity function and chair stand performance, both critical for maintaining independence. Here's the proper form. Sit upright in your chair with feet flat on the floor. Hold the sides of the chair for stability if needed. Lift your right knee as high as comfortable, like you're marching. Lower it back down with control. Immediately lift your left knee. Continue alternating in a smooth, rhythmic motion. Start with 30 seconds of marching. Rest for 30 seconds, then repeat for 3 sets. As you get stronger, increase to 1 minute per set. Now we're getting into the top 2 exercises. These are the game changers. Exercise number 2 comes from a massive review of 108 studies, and the results on fall prevention are remarkable. Stay with me. Exercise number 2 is single leg balance holds with chair support. Here's a stat from a massive Cochrane review that analyzed 108 randomized controlled trials. Balance and functional exercises reduce the rate of falls by 24% when done consistently. That's not a small number. Nearly 1 in 4 falls could be prevented with exercises like this one. And when you combine balance exercises with resistance training, research shows you can reduce fall risk by up to 34%. Proper form. Stand behind your chair, holding the back with both hands. Shift your weight to your right leg. Slowly lift your left foot 2 to 3 inches off the ground. Hold this position for 10 to 30 seconds. Lower your foot and repeat on the other side. Start with 3 holds on each leg. As your balance improves, try holding with just one hand, then just fingertips. Okay, that's exercise number 2. But I saved the absolute best for last. Exercise number 1 is backed by a major longitudinal study showing it's the single most important movement for predicting fall-related injuries. Here it is. Exercise number 1 is the chair sit to stand. And here's why this is number 1. A study published in the Journal of the American Journal of Physical Medicine and Rehabilitation tracked 430 seniors and found that inability to perform repeated chair stands predicted fall-related injury with a hazard ratio of 2.11. Translation? If you can't do this movement, you're more than twice as likely to suffer a fall-related injury. Think about it. Every single day you need to get up from chairs, toilets, beds. If you can't do this movement, you lose your independence. It's that simple. But here's what makes this exercise so powerful. It strengthens your quadriceps, glutes, and core all at once. A 12-week study showed this one exercise improved activities of daily living by 11.6%. and walking speed by 14.6%. Here's how to do it properly. Sit at the front edge of your chair with feet flat on the floor, hip width apart. Cross your arms over your chest or hold them straight out in front. Lean forward slightly from your hips. Push through your heels and stand up slowly, taking 2 to 3 seconds. Pause at the top. Lower yourself back down slowly, taking 3 to 4 seconds. Lightly touch the chair and immediately stand back up. Start with 8 to 10 repetitions. Rest for 1 minute, then do a second set. Now, those are the 5 exercises, and here's where you get the unfair advantage. I'm about to reveal 3 specific foods that research shows can help you build muscle even after 60. Most seniors aren't eating nearly enough protein and costing them their strength. Food. Its number 1 is eggs. Now you might be thinking, I already eat eggs. But here's what you need to know. Research shows that after age 60, you need 25 to 30 grams of protein per meal to maximize muscle building. Most seniors are eating half that. 1 large egg contains 6 grams of complete protein with all 9 essential amino acids. But here's the secret. Eggs are packed with leucine, the specific amino acid that triggers muscle protein synthesis. Research shows you need approximately 3 grams of leucine per meal to stimulate muscle building, and 3 eggs give you about 1.5 grams, so pair them with other protein sources. Studies show that seniors need 1.2 to 1.6 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight per day to maintain and build muscle. How to use them? Eat 2 to 3 eggs within 2 hours after your chair exercises. The protein gets to work rebuilding your muscles immediately. Okay. That's food number 1. But food number 2 has twice the protein of its regular version, plus it does something special for your bones. Food number 2 is Greek yogurt. A single cup gives you 15 to 20 grams of protein. That's twice as much as regular yogurt. But here's what makes Greek yogurt special for seniors. It's loaded with calcium, which prevents the bone loss that often goes hand in hand with muscle loss. After 60, you're fighting 2 battles, sarcopenia, which is muscle loss, and osteoporosis, which is bone loss. Greek yogurt fights both. Research shows that adequate protein intake, combined with calcium, helps maintain both muscle and bone density in older adults. How to use it? Have a cup of Greek yogurt as a snack between meals, or mix it with berries for a post-exercise recovery meal. Now, foods 1 and 2 give you the protein. But food number 3 has a secret weapon that research shows actually helps your muscles respond better to exercise. This one's a game changer. Food number 3 is salmon. A 3-ounce serving gives you 22 to 25 grams of high-quality protein. But salmon's secret weapon is omega-3 fatty acids. Here's what the research shows. A landmark 2011 study found that omega-3 supplementation, specifically 1.86 grams of EPA and 1.5 grams of DHA per day, increased thigh muscle volume by 3.6% in older adults over 6 months. And here's what shocked me. This happened without any changes in physical activity. That means omega-3s were directly improving muscle quality and mass. Other research shows that omega-3s help overcome something called anabolic resistance. That's when your muscles stop responding as well to protein. After 60, your muscles become resistant to building signals, but omega-3s help restore that sensitivity. How to use it? Eat salmon 2 to 3 times per week. Baked, grilled, or even canned salmon works. They all provide omega-3s. When you combine these 5 chair exercises with these 3 protein-rich foods, you're attacking muscle loss from both sides. Building muscle with exercise and feeding it with the exact nutrients, research shows it needs to grow stronger. Now, I'm going to give you the exact action plan to put all of this together. This is your 30-day challenge. Here's your complete action plan to transform your strength. Exercise. Schedule. Do these 5 exercises twice per week, Monday and Thursday, or Tuesday and Friday. Complete 2 sets of each exercise with 1-minute rest between sets. The entire routine takes just 15 to 20 minutes. Week 1, Chapter 2. Focus on perfect form, even if you do fewer reps. Week 3 to 4. Gradually increase repetitions as you get stronger. Nutrition plan. Aim for 25 to 30 grams of protein at each meal. Research shows this is the threshold for maximizing muscle protein synthesis in both young and older. People. Breakfast. 2 to 3 eggs, plus a slice of whole grain toast, with peanut butter. Snack. 1 cup Greek yogurt with berries. Dinner. 4-ounce serving of salmon twice per week. Now, here's what I want you to do right now, and this is the most important part. First, if you found this video helpful and you want more science-backed strategies like this, give it a thumbs up. It helps us reach more seniors who need this information. Second, subscribe to Senior Health and Nutrition Tips and hit that notification bell. We release new research-backed strategies to help you stay strong, independent, and healthy after 60. Third, and this is the most important part, drop a comment below and tell me. 1. Which of these 5 exercises are you going to try first? 2. What's your biggest challenge with staying active after 60? I will read every single comment, and I'm here to support you on this journey. Your questions help me create better content for our entire community. Remember, you don't have to accept muscle loss and weakness as a normal part of aging. Research proves that with the right exercises and nutrition, you can maintain, and even build, strength well into your 70s, 80s, and beyond. You've got this, and I'm here to help you every step of the way. I'll see you in the next video. But before I go, I have a quick question. Should my next video be about the 3 worst foods that are secretly stealing your energy after 60? Let me know with a yes or no in the comments below. Note, this video is for informational and educational purposes only and is not intended as medical advice. Always consult with your healthcare provider before starting any new exercise program or making any changes to your diet, especially if you have existing health conditions or concerns. Individual results may vary. The exercises and nutrition tips shared here may not be suitable for everyone. Your safety and well-being are the top priority.